get so excited about this. This is my favorite thing in the world. Talking about skiing, and today we have folks from CARV. Yes, CARV. So we're going to talk about what that is. And if you don't know what it is, that's cool. We're going to give you the 1, 2, 3. If you do know what it is, we're going to tell you what we think about it. Deer Valley. So my boy Easy E Keating, he wants to hear about what's going on in Deer Valley, and so I'm gonna hook it up today. I need to give a snow report, little webcam, and then I have a killer song list, and I mean killer. You'll know what I'm talking about when we get down to that. Now, some of the craziest stuff you've ever seen on snow. It's fantastic. Now, if you're getting any value from this channel, please subscribe to this channel. We really appreciate it. If you could, we'd like you to also like, share, and comment. And lastly, recycle. Recycle your cans and bottles. Try to not use so many bottles of water. Oh, there's just so many things. Your awareness high, and we'll move on from there. You know, I wanted to send a shout out. When we were kids growing up, my little brother and I used to ski with my Uncle Vinny, and then it turned into like Vinny and Brian would ski, my little brother and my uncle, and I was kind of on my own, and I mean it was good that way because I used to just go crazy. And those guys used to like to fart around and do jumps and stuff, and I just like to go fast. So that's kind of where we separated. And you know, the hills are like that, because there's skiers that want to just go into the park, and then there's some skiers that just make turns, and there's some skiers that never make a turn on the entire way down, or they'll make 2 turns. Like my boy Eric, he'll make 2 turns. When he gets off the lift, he'll turn to make sure everybody's safe, and then the second turn that he makes is at the bottom of the hill. It turns around to make sure everybody's coming, and those are the 2 turns he makes. So for you expert skiers out there, you know what I'm talking about on the 2-turn run, right? We're gonna put the CARV into play. So the question was, what did I think of CARV? And I kind of checked this out. And this is what CARV is. It's a digital ski coach. Transforms your skiing. Improves with real-time audio coaching. Developed with world-class ski instructions. Learn faster, turn-by-turn feedback. Now, when you see the video, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Like, this thing attaches inside of your ski boot with a little battery pack, communicator, Wi-Fi commando thing on the side of it, and then an earpiece in your helmet. Let's see, transforms your skiing with real-time coaching. Developed with world-class instructions, improved with interactive drills, audio tips, and challenges. Discover your ski IQ, track your progress. So if you're serious about skiing, this thing sounds like it's the real deal, Neil. What comes in the box? 2 CARV ski boot inserts, 1 left, 1 right, 2 USB charging cables, 2 CARV ski tracker battery packs. So apparently 1 goes on each boot. So you got to look at this if you're interested in going into this. Phone capability. It's capable both in Android and iOS. And here's the deal. $349. That's pretty good. That's real good. I thought it was going to be like 800, or I thought like maybe 800, maybe 1,000, whatever, $9.99, $349. to go from being like an advanced skier to an expert skier? Because that's what I'm seeing on these videos, is like you'll see how far you can take your game up. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop into this, and if you can't see it, just listen, and if you can watch it, we're gonna put it on the old video here.
A great coach always starts by watching you ski and then gives you feedback. That's essentially how free ski mode works. Ski around at your rolling foot, then back on the chairlift. CARV will tell you how you've done through your headphones. To start this mode, hit the ski button located centrally at the bottom of your screen, then hit start. Now for the fun part. Let's ski.
Hell
The CARV
yeah.
system has been developed with top-level instructors to create metrics that can assess your technique for different skills across different turn types.
You received a ski IQ of 122.
What is ski IQ? No matter where you've learned to ski, you'll find 4 skills that are the foundation of good skiing: balance, edging, rotation, and pressure. These metrics are used to create your ski IQ, which gives you an overall score for your run.
Try to apply outside pressure earlier in the turn to improve your pressure control.
CARV just told me that I have to work on my pressure control and that I received a ski IQ of 122. Now that I've received that feedback, CARV will pay attention to my pressure control to keep me focused and let me know on the next chairlift if I improve, just like a real coach would. This next run, I'm going to focus on getting over my outside ski to improve my ski IQ. Let's see what happens.
Your new ski IQ is 136, and your pressure control has improved.
Cool. CARV just told me that my ski IQ improved to 136. Your ski IQ will help you track your progress over time.
Okay, all right. Enough of that. The video that I was watching showed this cat cooking, and I'm gonna have to find that one because that's the one that was cool. I thought this chick was gonna be the one shredding a little bit, but she didn't do anything. She was just like, okay.
Have you ever watched a skier coming down a slope and they look incredibly smooth?
Okay, this is it.
I'm Christian Eichner, full-service Canadian and also skier. Today,
Yeah, homeboy
I'll
can
try
cook.
to give you a couple of tips to ski with more smoothness and flow. Let's have a look. This video is really for a beginner skier all the way to an expert skier. For the beginner skiers, it's sometimes hard to get them a little bit. Turn shift actually goes into a nice C-shaped turn. I'm way more balanced over my skis, and I'm actually starting to get really into a smoothness and flow state while skiing.
Okay, so that was kind of a little bit of what I was talking about. Is some people they don't want a coach. They don't want somebody to tell them how to do whatever. They know how to be good. If you want to take your skiing up to another level, that's what I recommend. Go to carv.com, check it out. It's so cool. Hey, I was checking out the Deer Valley cam and see what was cooking up there. Right now I'm looking at the Sultan. Looks like the Sultan Run. I don't know if that's what that's called, but here's the Empire, top of Empire Top, Silver Lake, Snow Park. That's kind of cool. You know, the one thing is that those snowboarders are so cool to watch. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what's going on up here at Deer Valley. They've got 21 lifts. There's 101 open trails, and there's 103 total. 7 bowls trails, 50 groomed trails, and 103 total trails. So that means there's quite a few trails that are still real virgin. Don't you love some of these names? Dewdrop, Little Bell. Yeah, if this was a mountain made by snowboarders, they'd have like Dragon's Tail and the Devil's Breath. This is a high-end ski resort. It's so nice. You gotta go check out Deer Valley. I guess it's like the Cadillac of ski resorts, and I think that's so cool. Moving on to our song list here. I know that this is something that some folks are excited about because we're doing our top 5 with a little explanation. And number 5 is Korn, Come Undone. I was walking into this club and I heard this song crank on, and I was like, what? This thing should be in a ski video. Who sings this? So I went up to the DJ and asked him, and he told me who was cooking, and it was Korn, Come Undone. Number 4, 3 Days Grace is the name of the band. It's a song called I Hate Everything About You. Now, a friend of mine, his name is Travis. We worked together, and Travis's brother was in the band of 3 Days Grace, and it's just stuck with me ever since. This is just one of those cool songs. Number 3, Led Zeppelin, How Many More Times? Number 3, Led Zeppelin, How Many More Times? This song, same thing. When I heard this, I was like, oh my God, I could so ski to this. And so when you listen to this thing, you're going to just sit there and go, okay, so look like this, you start out and you're kind of getting your speed going, and then once you get cooking on the hill, you start running down some bumps, or you start getting on a down trot. This song kicks in with, you'll see what I'm talking about. Number 2, Godsmack, Keep Away. Now, same thing, I'm at this club and I've heard this song come on, and I thought, oh my God, like how rude, how fantastic to just ski to though. And so when you hear it, when you're listening to Godsmack, Keep Away, oh my God, you're going to be like, this is the greatest thing ever. Put it on your sound list. Put on your boards and go skiing. Okay, we're down to the last one. Number 1. I know everybody was wondering, like, what did he mean by this killer list? Well, that is the hint. Number 1 is Mr. Brightside by the Killers. Yes. So I was at a topless club and I saw this chick pull up on stage to this song, and I didn't know what to pay attention to more. And so all these songs kind of came to me through nightclubs, and I don't know, they're just songs you just don't hear on the radio. That's the bottom line, with the exception of this Killers, Mr. Brightside. I've been on the radio before. But anyway, last thing I want to say is a little subscribe button on the bottom. If you're getting any value from this, please subscribe. It would help out. If not, leave down a little comment that says, hey, if you subscribe, leave me a comment that said subscribe and I'll get back to you. But if you're not happy with the channel, go ahead and leave me a comment and let me know what you're thinking. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you listening. And we're out. I'm Mr. Brightside. So, you know that song's about the guy and he's having a dream. It's not even real. He's imagining. He's getting all jealous and worked up, and upset about it. Isn't that crazy? It's about how guys freak out about nothing sometimes. Anyway, that's the deal with that Mr. Brightside. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much.